Today in this video, on one hand we have Ducati, and on other hand we have Kawasaki, and both are the leading two-wheeler sports bike makers in these days, and both makes premium quality sports bikes, so let us compare them, and have a short glimpse on their past.
Let's start with Kawasaki, as it has become the eye attraction for all youngsters and track-based racers, due to its high performance.
Kawasaki was established by Shozo Kawasaki on 15th of October, 1896, in Tokyo, and the Kawasaki farm came to be known as Kawasaki Heavy Industry. Over time, the company's principal area of activities were shipbuilding, railroad buildings and electrical generating plants, and motorcycle manufacturing would become a very small part of this huge diversified company. But it was 1960 when Kawasaki signed an agreement to take over Magor Motorcycles, which was one of the best motorcycles manufacturer of that time. At that time, Magor was the only Japanese company making 500cc bikes. In 1961, Kawasaki produces its very first motorcycle, 125cc two-stroke B8, which became very popular at Japan due to its low price and high durability. In 1966, Kawasaki made 650 W1 model, and that was the biggest motorcycle of Japan at that time. In 1969, Dave Simon gives Kawasaki's first world championships in 125cc bikes. After winning this world championships, Kawasaki's motorcycles became famous all over the world.
On the other hand, we have Ducati, which is one of the biggest competitor of Kawasaki, and is best known for massive performance outputs, and aggressive looks, which is likely to be chosen by track-based racers and youngsters.
Ducati is an Italian two-wheeler manufacturer, which was established in 1926, by three brothers Adriano, Bruno, and Marcello. At first the company has nothing to do with motorcycles, but managed electrical components, such as radio components. Unfortunately, due to the World War II, this plant was completely destroyed by severe bombings. In 1946, with the help of Italian government, Ducati was able to recover itself, and launched its first 50cc motorcycle named Hip Hop. Casey Stoner was first person from Ducati, who won the first MotoGP World Championship in 2007, and that became a great achievement for Ducati. Now, the fastest bike ever made by Ducati is Ducati Superleggera V4. The Superleggera V4 is equipped with a 998cc engine that develops 224 horsepower in the street legal trim, fitting the Akrapovic track exhaust, liberates an additional 10 horsepower, taking the total output to 234 horsepower. Ducati Superleggera V4 is only limited to 500 units worldwide, making it more exclusive. This hyperbeast weighs only 152.2 kilograms, and has a top speed of 200 miles per hour, and can accelerate up to 0 to 100 km per hour in 2 seconds. It gives a mileage of around 12.5 km per liter, and can generate up to a maximum torque of 116 Nm and 15,250 revolutions per minute. The estimated price of Superleggera V4 is around $180,000 ex-showroom price, but the price may differ in different countries due to import tax and GST.
On the other hand, the fastest bike of Kawasaki is Kawasaki Ninja H2R.
The top speed of H2R is 400 km per hour, and can reach its top speed just in 26 seconds. It gives a maximum mileage of 15 km per liter. H2R has a very powerful engine of 988cc, that can generate up to 300 horsepower, and can produce up to a maximum torque of 165 Nm, and 14,000 revolutions per minute, and maximum power of 322 bhp. H2R engine is an inline 4-valve, dual overhead cam design with a 2-speed, and a centrifugal supercharger. Superchargers increase intake by compressing air above atmospheric pressure without creating a vacuum. This forces more air into the engine, providing a boost. With the additional air, more fuel can be added to the charge, and the power of the engine is increased. The estimated price of this hyperbeast is around $98,750, but its price may differ in different countries, due to import tax and GST. Ducati Superleggera V4 was launched in 2020, and H2R was launched in 2015. Superleggera is much more smoother, lighter and has much more refined engine than H2R, but in terms of acceleration and top speed, no superbike was able to beat H2R, since it was launched, and it is the only sports bike till now which have supercharged technology. Now let us compare their sales of Kawasaki and Ducati, Ducati reports record global sales in 2021 after selling 59,447 units, and made a selling growth rate of 32% than the previous year, whereas per reports, there is about 25% downfall on the sales of Kawasaki, as compared to the previous year, and was able to sell only 564 units worldwide. After seeing this hell and heaven difference in their sales, we can say that the craze for Ducati is much more than Kawasaki. If you were planning to buy an H2R, then you must know that in some countries, this bike is street illegal, as H2R doesn't have headlight, turn indicators, side mirrors, and this 326 horsepower machine is very loud, which doesn't come under government rules of some countries. This machine is not supported with intercooler, so you cannot ride it at a slow speed, as the high temperature may damage its engine, so every time when you drive it, you have to drag it at high speed to keep its engine cool. But, have you ever wondered that why Kawasaki is not seen in MotoGP, even though it is one of the most premium sports bike manufacturer? The answer is that more than a decade ago, Kawasaki was in the MotoGP, but MotoGP racing is very costly, so Kawasaki left MotoGP, due to insufficient money. If you were planning to buy Ducati Superleggera V4, then you must know that it is the first ever road legal motorcycle with a full carbon frame, and this bike is made specially for MotoGP by Ducati. This bike is also supported with headlights, taillights, and with customizable side mirrors. Now, if we look at the net worth of Kawasaki Heavy Industry, then as per the reports, the estimated valuation of the company is around $16 billion, and the headquarters of Kawasaki is located at Minato City, in Tokyo, Japan. Kawasaki was an independent company, whereas Ducati has been part of the Volkswagen Group since 2012. The exact location of the Ducati factory in Italy is an area of Bologna called Borgo Panigale, and the total valuation of Ducati was €105 million as per the reports of 1 January, 2022. Some famous and demandable bikes of Kawasaki are Kawasaki Ninja 650, top speed 215 km/h, and can accelerate up to 0 to 100 km/h in 4 seconds. Kawasaki Ninja 300, top speed 195 km/h, and can accelerate up to 0 to 100 km/h in 6 seconds. Kawasaki Ninja ZX-10R, top speed 305 km/h, and can accelerate up to 0 to 100 km/h in 3 seconds. Kawasaki Ninja Z1000, top speed 260 km/h, and can accelerate up to 0 to 100 km/h in 3.5 seconds. Kawasaki Ninja ZX-14R, top speed 299 km/h, and can accelerate up to 0 to 100 km/h in 3 seconds. Where some famous and demandable Ducati bikes are Ducati Panigale 959, top speed is 290 km/h, and can accelerate up to 0 to 100 km/h in 4 seconds. Ducati Supersport 950, top speed is 300 km/h, and can accelerate up to 0 to 100 km/h in 3.5 seconds. Ducati Devial, top speed is 270 km/h, and can accelerate up to 0 to 100 km/h in 3 seconds. Ducati Panigale V4, top speed is 300 km/h, and can accelerate up to 0 to 100 km/h in 2.5 seconds. Ducati Monster, top speed is 250 km/h, and can accelerate up to 0 to 100 km/h in 4 seconds. Now, after watching this video, let us know your opinion in the comment section about these two sports bike manufacturers. Also tell us about the best bike from your personal opinion, and if you want to tell anything, you can comment it below. And thanks for watching.